Morning. It is Monday. It's the start of a fresh week and I've got a very busy day planned. It's very sunny today. This is the current state of my office chair. I think I'm going to be working at the desk for now. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know the news. We have a new family member. Now, there was actually a sneaky little meow in the last vlog, and it's because this guy, Mr. Mischievous, is now a part of our family. So this is Gus. There is an Instagram post. Gus is approximately like 18 or 19 weeks old. He was a stray. We don't let him on the printers and he knows it down. Yeah, he was a stray. They found him in like someone's garden or in the woods, I think. And he's the most affectionate, loving, cheeky boy there is. He's currently wearing his bow tie collar. But yeah, he's the best thing ever. He's my little workmate. I don't really know what else to say about him. He loves food. He likes to pretend he's hungry even when he isn't. He likes exploring. He sleeps a lot. He plays a lot. And yeah, that's Gus. So yeah, those of you who said you heard a meow in the videos, this was the culprit. You weren't going insane. It's Gus. Hi, little boy. And actually, Gus has not only got bow ties from Pets at Home, so the one he's wearing is from Pets at Home. You saying hello? Yeah. He's also very vocal. But my lovely friend Hannah, who you'll know from Sunnyside Co. He's gone for zoomies. But yeah, Hannah sent us some bows. Now, Hannah's business is in fact for puppies, for dogs, but I think these bows are multi-purpose, to be quite honest. So she sent us a lovely little note. Her parcels and packaging are so cute. And this was a complete surprise. I didn't know these were coming at all. It was the best day. So Gus has this blue bow with the knit pattern on it, and then also this hedgehog one. Now, if you've watched a few of my vlogs, you'll know that I help hand design these. She comes up with the ideas and I put them all together for her. So seeing them in person is so cool. And I love them that much that I actually went and got, he's being crazy, can you hear him? I actually went and got the Christmas bow from her. Now, trust me, if I could, I would order the harnesses and stuff, but obviously he's tiny, he's a cat, he doesn't need a harness. This is the Christmas thing I ordered. I love that the tissue paper is snowflakes, packaged with love and care as always. And in here I have, again, which I helped hand design, the Christmas bow. And I think, oh, he's upside down. I think this is my favourite design we've done. I am currently working on some more designs for her. I've done 3 male designs and then there's going to be 3 female designs. But yeah, he now has a Sunnyside bow collection. I have a photo of him in the blue one, which I will put on screen, and a video actually. He was tiny then, so it's massive on him, so you can sort of see how small he is. But I'm sure when he's grown up, with the amount he eats, these will fit him perfect. You know what, you've no idea how many times I had to edit the last vlog to cut out the sound of his like collar and him meowing and him like chewing and biting everything. I just wanted to make sure he was like settled in and we knew he was our forever child before I shared him with the world. But yeah, this is Gus. In fact, I have some clips of the day we brought him home, so I'll insert those now. This is gonna be a super quick clip because we need to leave soon, but we are about to go and collect our little kitten. So this is kind of spontaneous. Well, it's not, but it is. It's happening fast, basically. So a couple of weeks ago, we saw on the RSPCA Facebook page that a kitten had come in. He's called Polly, he's very cute. And basically, they found him in a garden, he was a stray. They think he's about 16 weeks old and he was available for adoption. So we put our names down for like the perfect match form thing that you fill out, but then obviously you don't want to get your hopes up. It's a kitten, it's very hard to get kittens. Well, today's Monday, I don't even know what day it is. What day is it? Today's Monday the 18th of October, and yesterday I got a phone call saying that the people who were going to adopt Polly have dropped out. So she checked, and with me working from home, it's a suitable environment for him. So basically, long story short, today we are going to see him, potentially to bring him home today. This happened overnight. It's been around 24 hours since that phone call. We've since been to Pets at Home, and we've got a bunch of things for him, and he's gonna like live in this little room for a little while just whilst he gets used to it, and then obviously our bedroom. We've got this super cute little cat bed, and we've got a scratching post, we've got the litter tray. We're gonna buy the litter at the centre because obviously I want him to be used to it. We've got some dreamies. We got these bowls from TK Maxx, which are super cute. I've always looked at the pet stuff in TK Maxx and obviously never been able to buy it. So this is the bowl. Plenty of toys. We've got this like chaser thing. We've got this set crinkly thing. We've got these little mice. Last thing for toys is this laser pointer because my boyfriend's cat absolutely loves the laser pointer. We also got this mat to put under the food. And then the cutest thing you've ever seen. You probably can't tell how small these are on camera. We've got this little kitten collar, and it's so small. Like, it's literally like 3 fingers big, with a little bell because we want him to get used to wearing a collar. And this is my favourite thing in the world, a little bow tie one. Look, he's gonna look like a little old man. So yeah, I'm setting all this up, and in about 15 minutes we need to set off to go and visit him and hopefully adopt him. All set up. I've put a toy in the bed and then a few toys out, and the ball's there. We'll see. Here we have our little Gus. Hi, little man. My boyfriend's just gone to get the litter and the food because we bought it from the shops. Obviously we want it to be out ready for when he's let out. Not long. I know, we won't be long. I know. Papa's just getting your food. He's getting your food. Are you ready? Ready for exploring? See how long this takes you.
Hi, Gus.
Hi, little man, this is your new house. You're a brave boy.
Phone your mum.
How adorable. So yeah, he's grown a lot already. I think we've had him about two weeks today, I think, maybe, or 2 and 3 weeks today, I'm not sure, but it feels like we've had him for ages. We love him a lot. He still loves his little bedroom. He's been sleeping in his little like pod thing. That's my new office mate. So for today I am designing some new prints for Soil and Fire. We got a big delivery of planners, which I can show you. I'm not going to package them up, I don't think, unless I fancy it, because that's usually my mum's job. She likes like repetitive tasks and I do not, so my mum can do that. And I actually wrote myself a list. Where I've put that list is another question, but I've written myself a list, so we're gonna get on with it. I honestly don't know where this list is. It's alright being really meaningful and like planning ahead and writing a list, but when you lose the list it sort of defeats the point. I found the list. it was hidden in Gus's room. We're not going to blame him though. No, I'm kidding, it wasn't him. So, today I am going to post Soul and Fire orders, film the vlog, design prints, test the prints. Oh yeah, I get to test the prints, that should be exciting. Reply to emails, the boring part, and plan content. Hopefully that'll be good. My boyfriend's been in Sheffield for the night, so he'll be back soon, so there'll be a slight interlude for me to say hi and catch up, but let's go. Hi. You sunbathing? Oh, I love you so much. Everyone thinks you're handsome. You've got a lot of admirers. Yeah? Emails are done and replied to comments. I did like the admin stuff. I thought I'd get it out of the way. Now I have a few Soul and Fire orders to pack, so I'm going to unfold this desk. If you haven't seen this, by the way, me and my dad did it. I thought of it, my dad made it for me, and I think it's a game changer. I'm very proud of us. So I'm going to do that. Gus is sleeping, or he was until I moved. He wasn't very happy that I got out of his way. He was leaning on my leg, weren't you? A sunbathing snooze. So me and Gus are going to pack some orders, aren't we? He looks so tired. Right, let's get the desk out. So basically, the magical desk folds out. So these are just literally 2 IKEA shelves, like the regular shelves, like the rest of this cabinet. And my dad put a hinge on them and some chains, and it makes a packing desk, which is going to be amazing when we do big launches, because I need as much room as possible. Then I bring my laptop over here. I do want to figure out how to set up the Wi-Fi on my printers, but for some reason it's not working and I don't have the level of patience to try and do it right now. So we're just ignoring the Wi-Fi situation for now. But I have a USB cable that's wired all the way round back to my printers. My printers are on this stand here. So when I plug in that one wire, all my printers are plugged in. So it's actually pretty convenient anyway, so that's fine. And then I'm going to print off these orders, and I need to turn this printer on, my old trusty printer, make sure the paper's right, and then we're going to pack. What's up with you? What's up? Are you saying, why are you doing work, Mum? That's boring. That's boring. So in these boxes I have supplies and stuff. These small ones aren't full yet, apart from that one, that's just got a load of junk in it. But this one has my packing supplies. So I need the tape and I need the scales. I'm actually, this time I'm gonna try and do click and drop postage, which means I don't have to go into the post office. I can just post them like in a letterbox. So we're gonna give that a go. So for that I need the scales. Then if I move my water bottle out of the way, in this drawer are the little thank you card, the complimentary like postcard, and the stickers. The orders have printed. Let's get these out. And then the boxes are up here. So in fact, let me check which boxes I need. Okay, so I need one, so I need this box for this order. So Ellie has ordered the Get Shit Done A5 planner, which is this, one of our best sellers. So for this I need tissue paper. So I actually need to cut some down because I've not got any. Yeah. My tissue paper was gifted to me by No Issue, by the way, and it's really good. I love it a lot. So I like to wrap it in the tissue paper. Get a Soul and Fire sticker. I print these myself. It's the most cost-effective way to do it. And then Probably should have made the box first. So in the box we have a Soul on Fire stamp, and I'm gonna put this in there. We need a thank you card, well, a little thank you slip. It's got a little description of why I do what I do, and a little free postcard slash mini print, so you can either send this or stick it on your wall. So they go in there, and then I put the packing slip in, and then we tape it. And I use this tape because it's sort of like craft tape. It's more eco-friendly. It basically can be recycled along with the box. So if you leave the tape fastened to the box when you get an order from Soul on Fire, you can just chuck it all in your recycling and it all get recycled together, which I prefer over like the plastic clear tape. And then what I'm going to do, I'll turn my scales on. Turns out those scales don't have batteries in. So I'm going to weigh this, 195. Take note of the weight, and I'm gonna buy shipping online so I can just drop it off like I said. And then this order needs an envelope. So I have these which like fold out. I think they're supposed to be used for like books and stuff, but I find them really useful. And Hannah has ordered a Bits and Bobs mini notepad and pen, which is this, and also a mini print pack. These are the prints that come in the pack, and they double up as postcards if you want to use them as that. Be fearless, smile, make it happen, and find your fire. And these look really cute, like as a collage on a wall. I have these all packaged up, ready to go, and I'm gonna wrap them in tissue paper. So we've got that. Then of course the freebie, postcard, the thank you note, I need to open a new pack, and the packing slip. That's everything, and then it all goes in here. 1, 3, 2. Now I've got all the packages done, I'm gonna put them into click and drop. You put the weight in, you put the address in, you pay for it, and then I can just drop it off. Yes? What's up? You can't possibly be hungry. You can't possibly be hungry. I mean, my laptop isn't for playing with. Excuse me. Do you mind? You're not being a very helpful office help. Of course. Not on my expensive laptop. Oi! I made a mistake sitting on the floor. It is now the next day, and if you can hear Gus crying, it's because we've got a workman downstairs, so I've had to put him in his room. There's nothing wrong with him, he's just a drama queen. He wants attention. There's food, there's water, there's a poo tray. He's fine, we'll just have to ignore him. Whilst obviously the front door's open, we don't want to let him out yet. But yesterday didn't quite go to plan. I ended up with a migraine literally right after I filmed that last clip. I was in bed with a migraine, so that was good. It was kind of disheartening, but I did actually manage to feel a little bit better. I got some more of Hannah's Sunnyside designs sorted, which is really good. I said to her I really like doing those designs because she does the hard part. She thinks of the idea and I just put it together, and I find it's thinking of the idea that I find really hard. I really enjoy putting things together once I'm told what to do, but trying to figure out an idea is the hard part. But honestly, Gus, he does this in the morning, you know, when he wants us, he does that. But I wanted to show you, as promised, the prints that I've started designing, and we're going to print a couple out just to see what they look like. My printer prints A4 and A3, but I'm just going to print them on A4 because I don't want to waste them. Obviously I've not got room for infinite A3 size prints on my walls, So I'm going to print those out. Let me just show you what they look like. So I have decided to try a different sort of route for my prints. I want to make them more graphic design as opposed to illustration, because that is the sort of prints that I would buy myself. That's the kind of prints we've been buying for the house, you know. So these are I think I've got 4 ideas. They're not all set in stone, but I think it's good to print them out and see. So I got this one, which was a landscape. It can be A3 or A4 in like a magenta pink, and it just says our house, and then the full stop is actually a little house. I might add a little bit of a texture on top of it, but I really like the colours of this, just the grey and the pink. I think it works really well together. Then I thought of this one, which says hello, and it's been stretched, and I think this is quite fun. And then I thought, right, we'll play around with some colours, so I copied it out and sort of like warped it a little bit and did that. And then I also just have this one where it's just the warp, which also I think is quite cool. I think maybe if I had like a half-tone texture on top of this, could look quite fun. I'm trying to be a bit more free with the way I think when I design. And then this one, I feel like I need to ask opinions about this one on Instagram. But basically, it says that a lot of times, not going to swear because I probably won't get monetized, and then you on the end. So then I did a black and white one, and also that grey and pink again, so it literally just says that, and then you at the bottom is in yellow. I don't know, I quite like that. Maybe I could add a little pattern into it or something, I don't know, but I quite like that. And then this one says cut the bull stuff. And again, I might play around with the colours of this, sort of figure it out as I go, but I really like the style of that. I think that'll look really cool in a frame. But yeah, and I'm also thinking of doing like a long, like panoramic print, so picture like an A3 print cut in half down the length, and then I'll put something on here. But I need to figure out whether it's easy enough for people to buy frames, because obviously I don't want to make a print that's going to be impossible for people to frame. So those are the prints. We're going to print them out, and then hopefully this evening, once I've seen them in person, I'll be inspired and want to sort of try something else, you know. But I really like these. I feel like these are the kind of things we put in our house here, so. Just test printed this one, and I've very quickly realised that I didn't save it in the right format, so it's sort of blurry, and also there are lines in between the letters, but I do quite like it. I think at first glance you can't really read it, and then when you think about it you can. I don't know, maybe we can sell this? I might put like a poll or questionnaire or something on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, that's where I'll post things faster than I do on YouTube. I'm printing out that one that said hello on it, and I've saved it in the right format this time. Fingers crossed. This is where we test them. Gus is just cleaning himself on my chair. The second I stand up from that chair he sits on it. Yeah, I've printed this pink hello one out, and then the grey background, pink writing. This might be where I need to tweak the colour settings on my printer. Top tip, if you print something and you want it to be like really super professional, I tweak the colour settings. Basically on these prints I have like a setup that I've done, and I have the contrast a little bit higher than it normally is. However, first glance at this pink, I think I need to make a completely new printer setting for these like magenta pink ones, because this pink is quite dark and I want it to be quite bold. I don't know if that's possible with, like, obviously I'm not using like neon ink or anything different, but we're going to experiment. I'm probably going to, from now on, not print it on A4. I'll print an A6 size, so like a postcard, so I can fit 4 on one page and test them all at the same time, rather than like constantly wasting my A4 paper, because this paper is expensive. This is my proper print paper. However, this one looks so much better. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on camera. So So this is the Hello one. It's showing up a little bit brighter on camera than it is in person. I do think I want to make that a little bit lighter, but I actually really like that. Simple, and the lines are really sharp. Can you see? No lines on it at all, whereas this one, which I saved in the wrong format somehow, I don't even know if you can tell on camera, but there are a lot of lines on the paper and the outlines of the letters themselves are quite blurry. So yeah, let's see what the grey one turns out like. I've never printed like a grey background on this printer. I think it's going to work out quite cool actually. Look at this. Again, it's showing up brighter on camera and almost blurry. I promise it's not. I think it's just the contrast. Oh my god, I love it. I want to make it look like it does on my camera, because this in person is actually a little bit darker again, so I think I need to adjust that contrast that I was on about, but I think this is going to look really cool. I'm excited to see this one. Sort of putting it on the windowsill. The trouble with now it getting dark so early, it's sort of hard for me to see colours properly until the morning, but these, yeah, these definitely need brightening up a little bit. I do really like them though. Grey one is done. I actually really like this. It does sort of send your eyes a bit fuzzy, but I don't know. Maybe with a little bit of work, but I do really like this. Something a little bit different. Let me know what you think. Obviously these are like quite different to what I've done before, but I'm up for going in a new direction. How are you doing, Gus? So I obviously said that Gus, he sat on my phone. Gus was crying because I locked him out. The builder is still downstairs. Mate, I'm really sorry, but you can't get cozy on my phone. I'm gonna need that. Look at his face. Why did you do that to me, Mum? But yeah, he was fine. He just likes being near you. So when he's not in eyesight of you, he cries, don't you? You do. Oh, sleepy. So I think I'm actually going to end this vlog here. I feel like I've rambled on enough, and obviously after my migraine yesterday it completely threw my little schedule out of whack, so I'm going to try and catch up. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know what sort of videos you'd like to see. Obviously whilst I've been moving, it's switched to more vlogs as opposed to like graphic designy videos, but I'm more than happy to sort of reintroduce some design videos if that's what you like. Do you prefer chatty? Do you prefer like instructional, or a combination? Let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you like the new prints and our new family member Gus, and I'll see you next time for another one. Bye.